Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The action has already started. Gravenberg kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Haaland. Can he get on the end of this? Nice control. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, super ball. Gravenberg! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's looking wide. Zubimendi. Rodrigo. That's a decent clearance. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Koundé receives it in a wide position. Too long, and over the line. Nice physical challenge. Now it's Simons. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, this player, Gravenberg, is someone I can't...
Can he finish? Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Vardiol. A couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. And it's Gravenberg. Quarter of an hour played.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And here's... Can he finish? Goal! Potw! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Potw are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition...
There's the shot! No mistake! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Yeah, I'd rather praise the scorer than criticise the defence here. He stepped forth and conquered.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Gravenberg. Potw do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter, at the front.
Real chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Zubimendi. Looking to play him in. And here's Rodrigo. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
That's really well manoeuvred. Marquinhos gets over and intercepts.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mbappe picks it up out wide. Cross needs to be good. Svila deals with that, nice and simple. Van Dijk. Ndika. Gravenberg. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And reclaimed it in a trice. James. James got a long way forward to join the attack. Nicely weighted ball. He's tried one! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Potw. Potw looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Gravenberg does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Quality ball. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Xavi Simons. Xavi Simons puts his foot on the gas. Climbs up big!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Nice looking ball. That's good vision.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
Potw. And Rodrigo. Gets a good foot in there. Ndika. And he's gone looking for safety. And that'll be the final action of the first half. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Botafogo are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. So off we go once more. Gravenberg, the most accurate pass. Van Dijk. That has ended up in no man's land.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Spread neatly, and he's managed to get free. He's had a shot! In for the pieces! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are pulling clear here. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And it's Neves. He's having a go! It's loose now, and they want to get it back.
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Ndika calmly anticipates.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter,
the big hit! It's a goal! It is no contest. It is a landslide. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let them?
And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Senhoras e senhores, informamos sobre uma criança perdida. Atenção, pai de menino de chapéu azul. Dirija-se ao centro de informações.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game, everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We have already started here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Marquinhos. He's one of the toughest and most competitive centre-backs in the business. He's the kind of player you can rely on to always be just where you need him, making a vital interception or just making life difficult for the opposition.
Tries a shot! Off the post! Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Mbappe! Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Can he stop it going out? Played up towards the front line. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Neves. Now it's Haaland. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Potw are applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
Oh, what a ball! Decent chance! And there's his chance to lead the counter. That ball looks a good one. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Throw in. Now this could be a chance. And the shot! Cleared without complication. João Neves. And he's in on goal. That is Can he finish? It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Rodrigo goes direct. Mbappe knocks it into space. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Potw clearly should have gone for the easier pass.
Shot, surely! Monaco are in front. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far...
Can he finish? Potw are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Gravenberg.
Potw really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Gravenberg. And it's Bellingham. He's in a great position here. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And he's managed to get free. He's in space and looking for options. Elects to cross. Big header! It's hit the upright. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
I think his face smacks of disbelief as opposed to disappointment. He thought he was about to score.
McKennie. Borussia Dortmund finding their passes. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bellingham. This might spell danger.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal. Potw really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Bellingham. He's gone forward. João Neves. And Cucurella. Konate. Nicely shaped ball. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Haaland. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Mbappe has found the net here, of course. Donnarumma. There's the whistle for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Reflections on the first half?
Potw really have looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Potw, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And we are already promptly back underway. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Some resolute defending there. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, João Neves. Shot at goal! And it's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Potw are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
No, that's been intercepted. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Gravenberg. McKennie. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And that is out of play.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Now it's Rodrigo. Neither of these two want to come off second best. McKennie, Rodrigo, real chance! They've scored!
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Substituição no time do Botafogo. Camisa 9.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Camisa 27.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Ended up in no man's land. Played through for him. Oh, easy pickings there. Kimmich drives forward on the overlap. Oh, what a climb! Really well taken goal. Borussia Dortmund back on level terms. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Botafogo have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Botafogo have their second corner now.
Teremos uma substituição.
Keeper's dealt with that. And now a sudden chance to counter. Marquinhos. Botafogo do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. And now the breakaway. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Borussia Dortmund on the counter-attack now. Mbappe. Oh, that's fabulous. An instinctive delivery. Ndika gets it away. Oh, shooting chance! Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And they've got rid. Now it's Alvarez. Haaland. And it's Gravenberch. And it's Bellingham. And Gravenberch. Played out to the right. And he's gone looking for safety.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
There's the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? No way through. Takes a shot! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Cherki fully appreciates that. He could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Can he get it through?
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Bellingham tries to play it through. He's having a shot! Oh, it's in! And that has raised the roof! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Potw take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Gravenberg.
Potw.
And he skips past his man. James. Time added on 4 minutes. Looking to play him in. Haaland looking to get on the end of this. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Potw proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle, they know it could so easily have gone the other way, and they are clearly so happy to have won it. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter.